Hello. So, in the last lecture, we have studied DDA line drawing algorithm. What is DDA line drawing algorithm? That is digital differential analyzer algorithm. How it works? It works on the slope of the line. Whenever the line is inclined towards x axis or dx value, difference between x coordinate is greater than the difference between coordinate y coordinate of endpoints, that is dy. If dx is like greater than dy, then length of line will be considered as a dx and will increase. We should increase 1 in every x coordinate, and we should increase less than 1 value in the y coordinate in each iteration, and this process is repeated to generate actual line path by using DDA line drawing algorithm. This algorithm, DDA line drawing algorithm, is not accurate as it is performing division operation, and whatever the coordinates we are getting as a output are not the expected coordinate to be on the line path, and it is very simple and faster algorithm as compared to other algorithm, but it is not accurate. Which algorithm? DDA line drawing. Now the second algorithm, as I already shared some videos on Bresenham's line drawing algorithm, but right now I am sharing another video on Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. So see, what is Bresenham's line drawing algorithm? It works on the principle of rasterization. What is that? To find the pixels which can provide you, or which can give you actual line path which is to be drawn by using the endpoints of the line. Means you are provided with the endpoints, that is x1 y1 x2 y2, and you need to find intermediate points which comes in between the endpoints, and by using Bresenham's line drawing algorithm there is a way to find intermediate points x coordinate and y coordinate which can be present on the line path. So what is Bresenham's, how it works? Bresenham's line drawing algorithm works on which pixel is closer to the actual line path. Means, as you can see in the diagram, suppose one point is given to you, the point is xi yi, and for the next point which is to be chosen is depend on which pixel is closer to the actual line path. There are two choices available for you. One is adjacent pixel and one is adjacent upper pixel. That B pixel is adjacent pixel, A pixel is adjacent upper pixel, okay, and this pixel is actually present on the given line path. The coordinates of the pixel which is on the line path is xi, yi, okay, and we have two choices B and A which are having coordinates as xi plus 1 yi, xi plus 1 yi plus 1. Means the algorithm is working on which pixel to be chosen. Now remember one thing before we proceed for Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. Bresenham's line drawing algorithm is used to draw the line which are having slope greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. The slope of the line should be greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Means what? What is the slope? What is the equation of slope of the line? M is equal to dy by dx. And what is the condition? Dy by dx, that is slope, is greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. So dy by dx less than equal to 1 means what? Dy is less than equal to dx. Means the difference between x coordinate should be always greater than equal to 1 for only those lines which are having difference between x coordinates of endpoints is greater than the difference between y coordinates of the endpoint. Only for those lines you can use this algorithm, Brezhnam's line drawing algorithm. Other point you should remember is x coordinate is always get incremented by 1. For the line generated by Brezhnam's line drawing algorithm, for that line x coordinate should be incremented by 1, and the decision should be taken whether to increment a y value or y value should be remains as it depend on that particular iteration. We are repeating this iteration, we are repeating the step. Which step? Finding the x coordinate and finding the y coordinate. From current x value and from current y value, we are supposed to find next x value, next y value. And how we can determine which x value, which y value is to be chosen? Because x value by default get incremented by 1. Next x value is, suppose current x value is xi, the next x value is xi plus 1. But what about y value? The y value is y value which is to be selected is depend on the distance of the pixel, either adjacent pixel or upper pixel, adjacent upper pixel, which pixel is closer to the actual line path. The pixel which is closer to the actual line path is selected to be on the line path. Okay. So, as you can see in the diagram, distance d2 is nothing but what? Distance of upper pixel from actual line path, and d1 is what? Distance of the adjacent pixel, lower pixel from actual line path, d1 and d2. If d1 is less than d2, if d1 is less than d2, then if d1 is less than d2, then which pixel should be selected? Lower pixel should be selected. Okay. And if d2 if d2 is less than d1, if d2 is less than d1, then d2 is less than d1, then what? Pixel b is to be selected. Which pixel to be selected? Pixel b. Whenever pixel b is selected, adjacent pixel is selected, no need to increment y value, because this is adjacent pixel. Whenever pixel a is selected, then we need to increment y by 1. So, I just repeat, when d1 is less than d2, that d1 is what? Distance of lower pixel, d2 is what? Distance of upper pixel. d1 is less than d2 means which pixel is closer? Lower pixel is closer. So, yi plus 1 equal to yi plus 1 equal to yi plus 1 equal to what? If lower pixel is selected, yi. If d2 is less than d1, if d2 is less than d1, d2 is less than d1 means d1 is closer to the actual line path as compared to the d1. Okay. d2 is somewhat lower distance than that of d1. So, distance of the upper pixel is nearer to the actual line path. So, pixel a is selected, And what is the value for x coordinate and y coordinate for pixel A? Xi plus 1, that is obviously xi plus 1, and y coordinate is y plus 1 equal to yi plus 1, yi plus 1. Whichever the pixel is closer to the actual line path, whichever the distance is less than that of the other distance, that pixel is selected, and for that pixel we need to determine what is the y value, because we know the next x value will be addition of 1 in the current x value. Okay. So, just remember this. If pixel B is when pixel B is selected, if D1 is less than D2, when pixel B is selected, next x value is xi plus 1, next y value is no need to increment y, that is yi. When pixel A is selected, when D2 is less than D1, when D2 is less than D1, and then if the pixel A is selected, then next x value is xi plus 1 and next y value is yi plus 1. Okay. For now, remember this, just take the what is the idea for Bessel slide. For each point, for each step, we need to determine next x value, next y value, and how we can determine the next x value and next y value. We need to calculate D1 and D2. We need to compare D1 and D2. If D1 is less than D2, then select pixel B. If D2 is less than D1, then select pixel A. And for each pixel, unless we reach up to the end point of the given line, we need to calculate which pixel is to be selected. Means we need to calculate what is the next y value. We know that x value get incremented by 1. Okay. So, here are some guidelines. In this algorithm, we will find point on the line path depending on the which pixel is closer to the actual line path. The algorithm is used to draw a line with slope greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Suppose we have a x y coordinate on the given line path, that is xi yi. So, we have two choices for next pixel, that is xi plus 1 yi plus 1, other is xi plus 1 yi, xi plus 1 yi. These are the coordinates of pixel B, xi plus 1 yi plus 1, these are the coordinates of pixel A. And which pixel to be selected from two choices A and B, that depends on the distance D1 and D2. If D1 is less than D2, lower pixel is selected. If D2 is less than D1, then upper pixel is selected. Okay. And depending on that, corresponding y value will be assigned to corresponding y value will be chosen. Okay. So, what is the from the given condition, what is the value of D1? D1 is what? D1 is nothing but what? Distance of lower pixel from actual line path. Actual line path, the y coordinate is y equal to mx plus c. We have a current point means for the next point we have a x coordinate as a xi plus 1, that is. So, equation of y will be y equal to mx I plus 1 plus c minus yi. D2 is what? Distance of upper pixel from actual line path. So, what is the formula? yi plus 1, next y value yi plus 1 minus yi plus 1 means what? Next y value means y value at pixel A. Okay. Y value at pixel A. Yeah, yes, you can see this. Okay. So, yi plus 1 minus y means what? The point on actual line path, that is m xi plus 1, m into xi plus 1 plus c We need to compare d1 and d2, so we subtract d2 value from d1. d1 minus d2 is equal to what? mxi plus 1 plus m plus c minus yi minus yi plus 1. As you can see from this two equation d1 and d2, yi plus 1 minus mxi plus 1 plus c, bracket complete. So from the equation we'll get some equation as, so this is the decision parameter, this is the decision parameter. So in order to simplify that, we need to multiply both side by dx value. So this is the decision parameter. Depending on this decision parameter, where which next x value, which next y value to be selected is depend on this decision parameter. What is the decision parameter for Brazilian line drawing algorithm? Question may be asked for 2 marks. What is the decision parameter for Brazilian line drawing algorithm? So decision parameter for Brazilian line drawing algorithm is dx bracket into bracket d1 minus d2, dx into bracket d1 minus d2. So what is d1? Distance of lower pixel. What is d2? Distance of upper pixel. So dx is constant value, dx into d1 bracket into bracket d1 minus d2. If d1 is less than d2, d1 is less than d2, then what happen? The total result value will be d1 is, if d1 is less than d2 and you are performing d1 minus d2, result will be negative. So if decision parameter value is negative, then which pixel is to be selected? Yes, next x value is xi plus 1, no need to worry about that, but next y value will be, lower pixel is selected, so next y value will be yi plus 1 is equal to what? Yi. Okay. If d1 minus d2 is greater than 0, d1 minus d2 greater than 0, that is d2 is less than d1 or d1 is greater than d2, d2 is less than d1, then what happened? Decision parameter is positive or 0. So the next y value to be selected is yi plus 1 is equal to what? Yi plus 1, means upper pixel is selected. So y next y value will be increment y value, current y value by 1, that is yi plus 1. This is the simplest way you can remember. If decision parameter is less than 0, no need to increment y. If decision parameter is greater than 0, increment y value by 1. If you want to generate how this decision parameter is to be generated from above two equation, I have shared one Word document where I denoted how that derivation get deduced. Okay, you can refer that Word document. Okay, so next is algorithm. So here, before proceeding the algorithm, here we know first point x1 y1, which is the initial point to generate actual line path. We know the end points up till we have to proceed for to generate various pixels on the given line path, and we know decision parameter, that is d, and up to how much we need to proceed these steps. So you just remember, as the difference between x coordinate, that is dx, is greater than dy, for only those lines you can use Brazilian line drawing algorithm. So dx times, how many times? Dx times you need to proceed, you need to find next x value and next y value. Suppose dx value is 5, so how many times you need to find next x value and next y value? 5 times, dx time. Okay, dx time you need to proceed this finding the next x value and next y, that is rasterization process. So one question that comes in your mind, that may come in your mind that, sir, what is the value of decision parameter at the starting? What is the value of decision parameter at the start? We know actual x point, we know actual y point at the starting, at the initial position x1 y1, but how we can determine which pixel to be selected next? So decision parameter at the starting position is 2 into dy minus dx. 2 into dy minus dx. How this equation is getting output 2 dy minus dx? I have given that into that Word file. Okay, you can refer that. So what information you get from this particular slide? Initial decision parameter 2 dy minus dx, initial x position x1, initial y position y1. Okay, what happen if decision parameter is less than 0? What happen if decision parameter is less than 0? Y should not be incremented. Y should be remains as it is. Only need to increment is x value, and how much value it should be incremented by only 1. Okay, if decision parameter is greater than 0 or equal to 0, then what happen? Y value, current y value should be also incremented by 1. Current x value also get incremented by 1. Okay, and for each step, decision parameter also get changed. No need to confuse, no need to confuse. See what happen, just concentrate on my words. If decision parameter is less than 0, x equal to x plus 1, y equal to y, no need to increment y. But for the next step, for the current step, we got current x value and current y value, and from this position also we need to find next x value and next y value. So if d is less than 0, next time the decision parameter value will be d equal to d plus 2 dy. Okay, if decision parameter is greater than 0, then what happen? X equal to x plus 1, y equal to y plus 1. You need to increment x as well as increment y value by 1. Then what is the next decision parameter? What is the value for decision parameter for next step? What is the value of decision parameter for next step? That is nothing but d equal to d plus 2 dy minus 2 dx. Okay. So for the next iteration or next step, okay, we need to consider decision value of decision parameter. If decision parameter is less than 0, no need to increment y, and d equal to d plus 2 dy. If decision parameter is greater than 0, then increment x by 1, increment y by 1, and new decision parameter for the next step is d equal to d plus 2 dy minus 2 dx. And this process is repeated for dx time, and for each step we will get next x value, next y value, we will plot current x value, y value, and this process is continuous until we reach up to the end point of the given line. Okay. So this is so now see algorithm. First step, start, read endpoints x1 y1, x2 y2, find out dx, difference between x coordinate x2 minus x1, dx is equal to what? X2 minus x1, dy is nothing but what? Y2 minus y1. Initial plotting point x equal to x1, x equal to x1, y equal to y1. Loop counter I equal to 1. Initial decision parameter d equal to 2 into dy minus dx, 2 into dy minus dx. Now plot means put that pixel initial point on the screen, plot x comma y, then check if d is less than 0, check whether decision parameter is less than 0. If decision parameter is less than 0, increment x by 1, no need to increment y, and new decision parameter for next step is d equal to d plus 2 dy. Now suppose if the decision parameter is not less than 0, if decision parameter is not less than 0, then what happen? X equal to x plus 1, y equal to y plus 1, and the new the decision value of decision parameter for next step is d equal to d plus 2 dy minus 2 dx. Then increment I value, check whether I value is less than equal to dx. If it is less than equal to dx, find out the next x value and y value. How we can determine next x value and y value? Depending on the decision parameter. What is the value of decision parameter? That decision parameter from the previous step will be either d equal to d plus 2 dy or d equal to d plus 2 dy minus dx. Depending on any of the two values will determine whether y value should be incremented by 1 or whether y value should not be incremented by, it should be remains as it is. So one common thing, common sense thing you should remember is x value should be incremented by 1 in each step. Y value may or may not get incremented by 1 in each step. X value get incremented by 1, no issue, but y value, if decision parameter is less than 0, if decision parameter is less than 0, no need to increment y. So depending on the decision parameter, y value get increment or decrement, sorry, increment or not increment by 1. Okay. So this is the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. Let us take an example. Suppose rastra is given line 1 1 5 3. By using Bresenham's line drawing algorithm, initial so given x1 y1 1 1, x2 y2 5 3, find out dx equal to 4, dy equal to 3 minus 1 2, and then initial point x comma y, x1 y1, that is 1 1. Okay, initial decision parameter, what is the value of initial decision parameter? D equal to 2 into dy minus dx, 2 into dy minus dx. Okay, 2 into dy, what? Dy is nothing but 2 into dy, dy is 2, 2 into dy 4, 4 minus minus dx, dx value is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. Decision parameter is greater than equal to 0, is not less than 0. So we need to increment y value. So next, this is the initial decision parameter, and next is, now here you can observe x value get incremented by 1 each step, 1 2 3 4, and y value may or may not get incremented by 1. At first iteration get incremented by 1, next 2 3 3. Okay, this is how resonance line drawing algorithm is used. Okay, decision parameter is equal to 0, so increment y value by 1 2. Next, if decision parameter is greater than 0, if decision parameter is greater than 0, then new decision parameter will be d equal to d plus 2 dy, d equal to d plus 2 dy, d equal to d plus 2 dy minus dx. If decision parameter is greater than 0, new decision parameter for next step, decision parameter for next step is 0 plus 2 dy. 2 dy means what? 2 dy means what? 2 dy means what? 0 plus 2 dy, 2 into 2 4, 0 plus 4 minus 2 dx, dx value is 4, 2 dx is 8, 0 plus 4 minus 8, that is minus 4. Now here decision parameter for next iteration is minus 4 less than 0, so no need to increment y value. Y value remains as it is, that is 2. Increment x by 1. Okay, 3 comma 2. Find out now decision parameter is less than 0. Now the next decision parameter will be d equal to d plus 2 dy minus 4 plus 4, that is 0. So decision parameter is greater than equal to 0. You should increase y value by 1. So y value will be from 2 to 3. X value will be 3 to 4. So now decision parameter is greater than 0. Next decision parameter will be calculated as d plus 2 dy minus 2 dx. D is what? 0 plus 2 dy means what? 4 minus 2 dx means what? Minus 8. 0 plus 2, 0 plus 4 minus 8, 4 minus 8, that is minus 4. Decision parameter is less than 0, no need to increment y. So y value will be as it is, that is 3. Y value will be remains as it is 3. So for the iteration number 3 and 4, there is no increment in the y value, and 2 times y value get incremented by 1, and each iteration x value get incremented by 1. So depending on the decision parameter for next iteration, y value get incremented or may not get incremented. Okay. So let me revise the things what happened in Brazenham's line drawing algorithm. Brazenham's line drawing algorithm, the pixel is chosen, get chosen by the whether which pixel is nearer to the actual line path. There are two choices available for you, whether adjacent pixel is to be selected or adjacent upper pixel is to be selected. One thing you should remember is x coordinate, value of x coordinate get incremented by 1 in each iteration, and y value may get incremented by 1 or may not get incremented by 1. Okay, this algorithm is used for only those lines which are having slope greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Okay. Then initial decision parameter is 2 dy minus dx. Initial x point is x1, initial y point is y1. How many times this process get repeated? Dx time. How many times? Dx time. Which process? Finding the next decision parameter, finding next x value, finding next y value from current decision parameter. Okay. So if d is less than 0, x equal to x plus 1, y equal to y, d equal to d plus 2 dy. Else if d is not less than 0, then x equal to x plus 1, y equal to y plus 1, and new d value will be d equal to d plus 2 dy minus 2 dx. D equal to d plus 2 dy minus 2 dx, and increment I by 1. If I value is less than dx, then process is repeated, and whatever the x value and y value will get, just plot that point and you will get actual Brazenham's line drawing algorithm. I hope you understood this algorithm. If not, then message me anytime. I will try to answer those questions. Okay. Thank you and keep learning. Okay.